Pigeon Forge.
I-64 East, I-77 South toward Bluefield, Lewisburg, Toll Road.
I-77. Well, you'll be there in no time. Where are you?
We have 4 hours to go.
We have 4 hours to go.
Oh, that's an easy ride. Right?
We're in Beckley, West Virginia.
I'll be sure you have to stop for a bathroom.
Granny, Sandridge, there was a dolphin that washed.
Morning, everybody. We are just back on the road again. We slept at Cracker Barrel in Beckley, West Virginia, so got a couple hours of sleep and went in for breakfast. Now we're on the road again. I think we stopped at what, midnight or so? 12:30?
Yeah, about that.
So hitting the road, we should be there about 1:30 today. And then what are we going to do?
I think we're hunting down a sky coaster.
Mountain coaster?
Mountain coaster, yeah. We're staying at the Townsend KOA right at the base of the Smoky Mountains, and there is a stream behind the campground that you can tube down. So I'm sure at some point we'll end up in some water today too.
Works for me. Penelope,
Yeah.
what do you want to do today?
I'm gonna go on the mountain coaster and then go back and eat dinner, and then maybe after we go tubing.
Tubing? Tube down the river? Okay.
We're definitely gonna have to warm up by a fire after that then. That
Yeah.
mountain water.
And then after that, warm up by a fire. Get in our PJs and then warm up by a fire.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
PJs and a fire.
Nice easy day today.
And I have the nice big marshmallows for the s'mores too.
Oh yeah, and then you can have s'mores too after dinner. But then after we're done with our s'mores, get ready for bed, and then just sit around by the fire in our camper.
Sounds like a good plan.
Found, we lost our door on our hose box. I think we just lost the splitter for the most part. All the little connections from it, but you know. Hopefully
That's the worst thing that happens.
Yeah, here's the hoping. So we're about 4 hours into the drive. We have about another 4 hours to go, so we stopped just about exact midway point. I guess places you can stop if you're new to this. We stop at Cracker Barrel.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
It's a lot quieter than a Walmart, for sure. Usually less crowded. That one
last night was
really
packed.
That one was really busy last night.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. We get to wake up in the morning. The girls have their bed to sleep in. It's nice and quiet. They actually get a good night's sleep, and then you get up and get pancakes. You can't really beat that.
Yeah. Wake up nice and early to go on the road again anyway, so you might as well get a nice meal in first. And, a coffee to go, too, for the road.
Mm-hmm. And it's nice because you don't have tractor trailers that park next to you like you do at Walmart, so you don't have their engine idling all night, rumbling and making noises. So that definitely helps you get a little bit of sleep. Yeah.
Landscapers weed whacking at 3 o'clock in the morning, like our last Walmart we stayed at.
Yeah. Highly recommend.
Walmart, I feel like at this point we just use as like a emergency. We're in a bind and can't find anything else.
Yeah.
We'll pull in there. That's fine. What else is there? Bass Pro, I think, lets you do
Bass
that.
Pro, Cabela's. Some of them have dump stations you can pay, I think, like $5 for, and use their dump station if you have to. There's a lot of places, a lot of good options. We just like it when ours comes with breakfast.
Right? And it's nice because they usually have, when they're not as busy as like the one last night, they have the specific
designated RV
parking spaces. So that's pretty nice. You don't have to cram yourself into 15 parking spots.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like last night we had to, but
I think there was 6 other RVs there when we pulled in last night. It's never been like that before. It's usually just 1 or 2 other ones. But
some more pulled in after us too, I think.
There was a couple vans that pulled in and some people sleeping in their cars and things like that. So there was a big crowd there this morning.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen quite so many people either actually show up at Cracker Barrel at 7 a.m. when they open for breakfast either, like this place. That's pretty wild. It's usually dead at Cracker Barrel at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah. And a little advice when you're pulling in like that, make sure your front end is always angled so you can pull out in case somebody does park in one of the spots in front of you if they have to.
Yeah. I always try to leave a little bit of space behind us too, just in case. So if you have to back up to get around the car, because every so often you get somebody that parks right in front of you in that spot that's open. Every single time I think we stayed at a Walmart, somebody did that to us. Every time. So we kind of angle like a check mark. That way it's not straight in and you're not trapped if somebody parks in front and behind you. It's always a way to kind of wiggle your rig out of the spot. What else is on the docket? I don't know.
I think the girls, Penelope really wants to do a mountain coaster, so we're going to find a mountain coaster. We're going to go tubing in the...
No, Mom. I changed the plan, remember? We're going to go on the mountain coaster, then go hiking, then go back to the camper, eat dinner, and then go swimming.
The kid has better plans than we do.
Yeah, we're just kind of rolling with the punches on this one. We're in a tunnel.
We're in the middle of a mountain. But we've never been here before, so we're just kind of checking it out. We don't really have a set game plan. We want to do Cades Cove, drive around, see if we can see any bears or any kind of wildlife while we're there. And then there's caverns close by, and we'd like to check those out. Penelope's 7 and Hazel's 2.5. So the last time Penelope was in a cave, she was Hazel's age and doesn't remember it. So we're going to check that out and just see what happens along the way.
I was 2 years old once.
She was your age whenever we were in the caverns with her the first time.
we've learned that making too hard of plans with little ones doesn't really work out that well for us. So we just kind of see what happens and where the day takes us. So
The only thing you can usually count on is that the game plan that you come up with when you have a little one is that the game plan never pans out how you
welcome
want it
to Virginia!
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
Who else loves a Bucky stop? Check out the size of that gas station. Anybody else out there make a point of stopping at Bucky's if you're going to drive anywhere in the near vicinity of one?
Holy epic water park. We gotta go there.
Yeah?
Right, Dad? Change plans. We're going to the water park all day.
All day.
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock.
So, Dad.
In 900 feet,
Hang on.
use the left lane to turn left on Old Knoxville Highway.
Wilderness at the Smokies.
No, we aren't in our swimsuits. Oh, yeah, Mom. Mom, that one looks like it does spin.
Turn left on Old Knoxville Highway.
Holy!
They got the blue and orange slide. That thing looks cool. There they go. Watch them on the wall over there.
Yeah, those are kind of like the ones I was talking about, but they have short.
Oh, there they go.
At the top still?
No, they just went into the second chute. They're going to come down into the wall here next. There they go. Look.
Okay, does that happen with all of them? So all the ones that are like that, you have rafts?
In 1.1 miles, turn right on Love Road.
this? Look at this. Tubing outpost.
That's where you rent the tubes at to go down the river behind us. Use the river. People getting in the river on their tubes.
Dad, Bigfoot!
Checker flag is at the intersection.
Dad, Bigfoot!
I see.
Did you see a sign?
I think these people are looking for it too because they have a camper and just pulled over.
Is that gonna be us on the next
Probably. I'm not seeing any signs for the KOA.
You've arrived at your destination.
What?
Did I?
Where?
Where's the campsite? GPS, you were a bad camper. Site.
Maybe pull in here.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pulling in with these guys.
they must know where they're at.
So our GPS was clearly wrong because it was telling us that we were there when we hit that intersection. So I think it was about a mile or two down the road from that gas station there. But we did find it. There's our site. Check this out. So we recorded this entire segment here while I'm setting up the campsite, only to realize that the microphone that I had on me apparently was either not turned on or just didn't work. So this entire thing of me setting up has absolutely zero audio. Talk about a rookie mistake, I guess, huh? If you're new to the RV life or you just haven't seen those yet, those buckets that I put under the tongue jack are amazing. We have a set of 6 of them, I believe. I always put one underneath the tongue jack and then one underneath each leveling foot if I need just a little bit more or it's a very uneven site. I love those things. You can technically stack 2 of them up on top of each other. That's how we level our camper out in our driveway. Every time I plug in the camper, I take the extra slack and I wrap it around that pillar just to take that up so nobody trips over the nest there. That button is for our auto level. A couple years back, I decided to put an auto level system on our camper. It has been probably my favorite upgrade. You push a button and just stand back and let it drop its feet and level itself out. Can't beat it. If you don't have an auto level system on your camper yet, definitely worth the investment to put that on. Can't forget to put the X-chocks in place. They do not replace the actual wheel chocks, but they definitely sturdy everything up. Hazel decided she wanted to help me tighten them down too. This back bin is another thing I added on. It's not normally this messy and disorganized, but on the way down, the container that we usually have our hose and water fittings, the door flew off, so we had to shove all of our hoses and water connector pieces all back in there just so they didn't go flying down the highway with the rest of the stuff. something that I do every single time when we get to a site. I purge some water from the actual water valve. I'll hook up my hoses, and once everything is hooked up and detangled, then I will turn the water on and let that flow through our hose and filter for a minute before I actually hook that one up to our camper as well. After that, I do the same thing with our hoses. I do our power cord, wrap all the slack around the pillar. That way we have a nice, straight, clean hose, and we don't have a big ball of tangled mess over there. Last thing is our sewage line. Pull that out of the back bumper and hook up all the elbows. The one we have is a Rhino. It stretches, so I'll pull the slack in off of that. And then the track. Something I do personally is push at the very end. Just a little dent in the hose. It acts like a P-trap. A little bit of water will get stuck in there and keeps the stink from the sewage line coming up through. Once the slide comes out, then we're ready to party.
What? Yeah. Oh, baby! Baby, you're fine!
What happened in the truck, Penelope? The non-start pulled back.
Oh, it just started ringing, and I was like, what? I don't know who it is, so I'm not going to answer. Then they answered it on their own. Dad wasn't in there, so he didn't hear and didn't answer. So, she kept saying, can you hear me? And then,
You said, yeah?
he said, Rick, can you hear me? If you can't, then can you respond? So I get messages like, sorry, should I say something? I asked Hazel if I should say something. She didn't respond, so I decided to say something. And then Hazel said, what's her name? I was like, well, she was like,
Did you say my mom accidentally bumped the button when she was taking the camera down?
She said that she heard Hazel, so she said hi, is your parents there? I said no, but I'll get them. Then she asked what my name was, so I told her, and then she asked how old I was, so I just kept answering her question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you tell her we were okay?
And then Dad came in and he said, wait, what?
I said, who the heck are you talking to? And she said, OnStar. I said, oh.
They called Dad. Okay.
And the lady said, is there an emergency? No, we're good. We just bumped the button. She said, okay, stay safe out there.
Yeah.
Stake it in.
Yeah.
Get it in there good. There's our site. pretty nice campground so far from what I see. This is awesome. Let's go walk down to the river.
Here's the river.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see this campsite. This would have been a riverfront site, which we were considering, but two little ones, I didn't want them tumbling over a hill and ending up in the river. This would have been cool though.
Oh! You going on the wagon ride? Ah!
Get that guy over there! Get that
Ready? Go. Okay, turn around and swim back. Swim back to Daddy.
Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.